Let's see. Today we are on lesson number 49. Even if you become rich, never forget your former poverty. Yataro Iwasaki and his mother. Yataro Iwasaki, 1834 to 1885, the Japanese entrepreneur and founder of the Mitsubishi Group, was a man of deep integrity and a financial giant of his times. Even so, when he visited the homes of government ministers and other eminences, he always wore straw sandals. When asked why, he would answer, "It's what my mother taught me." Even after Yataro's rise to national prominence, his mother continued to weave straw sandals for him to wear. She would hand them to him and say, "Even if you have become rich, you must never forget your former poverty and become proud." Once a man called at the home of an American magnate to ask for a charitable contribution. When he arrived, he overheard him scolding a servant. "All you need is a little bit. Why did you use so much?" Wondering what it was that the servant had used too much of, he listened closely and found it was glue. "A man that stingy isn't likely to make a contribution," he thought glumly, but he went ahead and made his pitch. His host surprised him with a generous donation of $500 on the spot. Surprised at the discrepancy, the man asked about the glue incident and was told, "I do my best to waste nothing, not even a bit of glue. That is why I have money to donate to your cause. Use things wastefully, and you are sure to suffer um, privation in the end. All things exist to help us achieve the purpose of human life. So nothing, however small, must be treated with disrespect." Okay, very good. I kind of like this story too, because it's teaching us about the choices we make in life and how, while we are unaware, we make up excuses for why we cannot do something. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I don't have donation for your cause," or "I don't have time to come and listen to the Dharma." And yeah, but you know, if we think about it, according to the law of cause and effect, my causes produce my effects. So we are putting priority on everything that we do. And based on that priority, we are moving around to fulfill our obligations. So maybe for some people, self improvement, self growth, or their inner work, maybe it's not as important as making money or rising on the corporate ladder, right, and finding status in society, things like that. So it puts always Buddhism always puts the power within the individual because of the universal law of cause and effect. That's the part of the story which I love the most. So no matter how poor we are, we always have money to give. We always have, no matter how tired we are, we always can find energy to smile if we use our mental energy, that power of determination and resolution that all humans have, the potential that, you know, usually we kind of don't tap into because our potential is said to be infinite, actually. Yeah, and then the specific moral of the story is, yeah, you know, as we become successful in life, if you're lucky, well, in Buddhism, there's no luck, but yeah, if we become successful or if more and more people show respect to us, and if we gain money in life, we should not forget the beginner's mind or our former poverty or when nobody knew us. We were not prominent at all. No one would come and say hello or thank you to us. So yeah, it's always good to maintain that beginner's mind. And so that's why, but it's so difficult to maintain that. We forget. That's human nature. So I think that's why this Japanese entrepreneur and the founder of the Mitsubishi Group, he always wore very cheap straw sandals, is as a reminder where he had come from. And also, this reminder is like, we cannot succeed in isolation, in a vacuum. If one succeeds in life, it's always thanks to myriad causes and conditions behind that good effect. Without the support of, our coworkers, our parents who, helped us grow up in life, society, the rules in the government, if we have some kind of law in society, hopefully, lawmakers who try their best to create some level of peace or semblance of peace, we become grateful to all these elements that helped us succeed and find happiness in life. So we don't want to forget about that. It's so easy to forget and think that, oh, I did it all by myself, because the ego is always going to be lurking there. Yeah, so anything to remind ourselves. In Japan, sometimes people eat very humble meal, like once a week. Actually, right now it's Ramadan. One of the goals of Ramadan among the Muslim community is to be able to feel the pain of the poor or the homeless. They don't have easy access to food and shelter. So by fasting from sunrise to sunset, the idea is to not to become insensitive to the pain of others just because we have food to eat. What can we do for other people who are not as blessed, who didn't have those good conditions in their lives? What can we do for them? So anything like that that helps us stay reminded of where we have come from, all the benevolent workings behind our happiness right now, and how can we give back? How can we pay it forward? Um, yeah, so I think that's what the story says to us. So good job, everyone, for being here, practicing together. Today's Sunday. We will have our members meeting, 10:30 a.m. Pacific time, and have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.
Thank you.